1011 Task Force Podcast, RTF. How copy?
What limit is the game too long?
When, everybody just leaves. You just
When
come and
do you
go.
think that is, though?
When the
I was like,
pussies
I'm
leave and the hardcore
I'm not
stay.
gonna-
That was pretty fucking ninja.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Another episode, Task Force Podcast. I'm your host, Snake, joined by my co-host.
Nasty. Awkward on
Which-
the mic.
Yes.
Says it.
So, this downtime, coronavirus,
Rona.
lockdown,
The Rona.
the Rona,
Oh my god, the fucking Rona.
has got me. I just want to go play airsoft. I'm just sitting
Yeah.
here and I just want to go play.
It's because you can't.
Got the gear, got
We
all the
talked
stuff,
about that
got
before,
everything I
yeah.
got, and I'm ready to go,
Yeah.
ready to make it happen,
Right.
and go out there. But I can't. So it's got me thinking, what would my fucking dream op be? Like what would the map be
Ooh.
like? The AO. What would it be mixed up of? What would the theme of the game be like?
Real guns.
I mean, I would definitely want like a Milsim West blank firing real guns mixed in. Yes.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, preferably one where everybody can walk away and not die.
Yeah.
That's not an op. What you're talking about is just
It's a war.
let's just push this Rona farther where it's
Right.
like end of world and it's like,
Yeah, it's happening that way.
bitch, I'm gonna get
You
my
know what though? That
supplies.
would be cool. Some guy in the background gets paid like $10 an hour just to go every 5 minutes. I'd be that dude. You just pay me.
to just fire blanks.
Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me?
Milsim West, bro. They don't even pay people to come shoot blanks. Those people sign up, pay the registration fee, take a blank firing weapon rather than their airsoft gun, go out and play the op with a blank firing gun. So it's
Could get kind of boring though. That'd
For
get
them?
kind of boring. Yeah, that'd get boring.
okay. Let me break this down for you because I think you are saying that, and in some senses maybe yes, but I don't think you've quite thought it through yet. So you've played airsoft for a long time. You've got a real gun.
Right.
You end up making a blank firing gun because once you have real guns and you have airsoft guns,
Right.
fuck it, right?
Right.
Might as well, like a full auto AK, blank firing only. Just badass to have,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Now you can dress up in your favorite Russian kit,
Right.
load up with 150 other dudes.
Right.
Helicopters are there. Fucking large, huge AO. 3 days, nonstop play. Through the nights, through the days.
Right.
And you go out there and you just blank fire the shit out of people. Just full on, just da 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 da.
Where's the
Just,
satisfaction of actually shooting them come from?
Hmm?
Where's the satisfaction of shooting them comes from? Yes, the first maybe the first time you do it all week and you're like, "Wow, this is fucking badass."
I mean, I probably wouldn't do it over and over and over
right,
and over
but you
again.
would eventually want the satisfaction of, "I got that dude."
Well, see, that's where they have if somebody with a blank firing gun shoots at you, you can choose to call it.
But who gonna do that? I wouldn't. I'd be like, I know he's aiming at me, but
If I was within an airsoft range of him and he got the drop on me and I definitely knew he was aiming at me, I would call it. Because, I mean, even with an airsoft gun, I'd be like, yeah, I'd be fucking dead. Right.
I don't know.
Especially if he popped off 5-6 shots. Definitely. Before I could turn on him, he popped off 5-6 shots. Definitely he would have fucked me. So, I mean, it's all right. I may not got hit with anything,
Alright,
but I'll
right.
give it to you.
yeah, that sloppy 7.62.
Yeah, I mean, he probably wouldn't have hit you in real life, but we're just saying.
Okay, so back to your fantasy game.
Yeah. So, what would your dream airsoft op be? I mean, you're sitting here and
D-Day.
anything goes. Anything goes. It could be anything. I mean, literally, nothing's off the table.
Nothing's off the table.
Nothing's off the
Holy
table.
fuck!
it.
I'd be like, I'd create the World War III scene, post-apocalyptic, like
You're going
just-
like mixture of like
just
Saving Private Ryan meets Fallout.
right, and it's gangster. Oh man! Now I'm sure it's been done. I'm sure those games have been done where you're like,
I know there's apocalypse games out there.
right, but I'm talking like hardcore. You have a whole city, a real city. That's really a fucking Starbucks over there that needs to open Monday. So we need to close this shit down by Monday. Okay, type shit.
dope.
And I'm talking like straight, oh my God, we got to go clear this 50-story fucking building. Bet. Fucking right up the stairs because the elevators don't work.
Too much.
I'm down. That's the kind of shit I do though. I'm talking weeks game where you just go and where you camp. You know, the outlets all have power so you can recharge batteries.
At what limit is the game too long?
When, you know, everybody just leaves. You just come
When
and
do you
go.
think that is though?
When the
I was like,
pussies
I'm
leave and the hardcore
I'm
stay.
I'm not gonna lie. Like
You
I could
know
probably
that would
play
be
for, I could
sick.
probably play for like I feel like a week straight would be
I
fun.
have 2 boxes of MREs. I'm golden. Okay, like
I won't shit for a month.
raw. Like, but I'm serious. Like that's the
needs
kind of
toilet paper,
weirdness I
boys?
think though. But like, it's nonstop. Your markets are legit markets. You can go buy BBs from these guys. You can go buy extra springs. Oh, you're something broke.
But you're talking about apocalypse here, man.
Right, but you're gonna have dealers. You're gonna have dudes that have collected shit over
What do you
time.
pay with? Bottle caps.
Real money, because you really need the BBs.
I really actually
you
am out
really
of
need the
BBs.
BBs. Or
But if we're talking apocalypse here, you know what's gonna happen, right?
yeah,
The price of BBs gets retarded,
Right.
hyped because it's supposed to be real ammo.
right, like real ammo.
So,
So
it's
like,
they're like, hey man, I got a cool 250 rounds for a cool $150, and you're like,
so here's a $5 bill,
Jesus.
and Monopoly money covers the rest of it.
I don't know.
Dude, I don't care how. You're getting too
You're
far.
like,
I'm
"Well,
not,
I
I haven't
figured it
thought
out."
that far. That yeah, okay. But like, tell me that wouldn't be sick. A whole city, cars run. You can siphon gas. If you want to fucking drive a car around the city and be those guys, okay. Well, how are you gonna shoot at them through windows?
Everyone has to have their windows down.
Bang.
Rule.
Right.
Except
You
for
just
the windshield.
disconnect the fucking motors. I'm talking like super years after a nuke went off, people are starting to come out. You know, you're finding what you have. It's like the perfect mixture of the zombies, but without fucking zombies, because zombies suck, and fucking.
I don't know. This seems like it
No.
would be cool. Seems like it would
No,
be cool.
why? No, we're not playing Walking Dead. Okay. No, that shit sucks. Zombies sucks.
No, I
They've
wouldn't-
been
I
way
wouldn't.
overplayed.
Zombie has been overplayed.
Way overplayed.
Like to me, it's like it was cool when I was like 14.
not an age at all
When
because it's never been
Resident Evil
cool.
was super huge.
No, zombies have never been cool. So we're just gonna leave that away.
I don't know about that. I can't agree with that.
Okay.
'Cause
Anyway.
playing Resident Evil,
Right.
When it was,
And I'm
in its
talking,
prime. And
like-
even the reboot Resident Evil 2. I played that. It's
Real
legit.
helicopters,
Yes.
real helicopters, real Humvees, real like shit like that. I'm talking like if Bill Gates.
So what's your teams? You got like
No, we have a government official like a president,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have our anarchist official, and those are the two teams.
you don't have like a middle ground, like people.
Oh,
who
sure,
are in
you could be
between?
an independent, like you don't really fuck with either, like a contractor type, but that group's gonna be small,
right.
maybe 200 people,
Right.
maybe,
So
and
you're
they get
talking
their own
like
little,
large.
Oh,
you're
no, we're
like,
talking-
like 500 guys on the team.
maybe 1,000.
That would be crazy.
No, I'm talking because our city has up like 500,000 people population or something like that, which is small depending on where you're from. Fucking whatever. I'm talking thousands for the government, thousands, and then a few thousand for your anarchist,
Right.
and then your couple hundred independents, and then your couple hundred, like super people, or your couple hundred. Like I'm talking, there's factions, but the city's cut off.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So you have to, if you want to get those government weapons, the big fancy guns, you've got to like break in, sneak in, kill certain people, do it certain, and your goal at the end of the day is to kill either the quote unquote president
Right.
or the quote unquote faction leader. And they have their own side of town. It's split off in the middle. And you have the gates, you have the stuff. Dude, I'm retarded, I know, but this is great. This is like bad video game.
I think it would even be doable on a sense of if you dropped it down to like 300 people per team or 200 people per team,
No,
and then
not
had,
enough
like,
people. But
Well, no, what
you
I'm
want the
saying is-
genuine
I'm saying, like,
drama.
I'm
You
saying-
want the genuine
right.
drama between people.
Right, but
like,
what I'm saying is for like anything goes. Sure, I agree with you. Like I would do a massive, but now let's bring it back to real life. Like what could you actually do with that? Because
oh no,
you
it would
could
be
actually
sick.
you could do 200 on 200
Right.
or 300 on 200
Right.
and then 100 or 50
And then
or
have
whatever.
the random 50 people, the random 20, the
Right,
random
right.
30, like the wood people or the guys who will build their base underground people. I'm
Right.
talking like you could really do this. This would be sick. And then you would have giant no man's land in between the factions.
Just like
and-
giant World War I area.
Yeah.
Just
Just
trenches.
barbed
and
wire trenches.
Twinches. There's a
Oh
lot
my
of twinches.
God.
Everybody do a lot of twinches out there.
Trenches and shit like that. So let's say, and then it starts the camaraderie between the people. Like Jim at the water fountain really wants to kill Tom because he's a little bitch and he has information he won't give up to further his job and the productivity. But then like Susan, who picked up the phone call, it's like top secret. I'm talking like I want internal beef between people, like legit people going, listen, I fought with you.
So then what you would have to do is you would have to have these major factions, right?
Right.
You have to have your middle guys. Your middle guys would know about the
Certain
secret
like
things that are going
the
on.
shipments or
Right.
the things.
The secret things that are going on. But they would have to be mixed in with both sides.
Right.
So they would be undercover. Like
Right.
people who were working for a separatist team.
Right. Right.
But they blend in with the others.
Right.
Kind of like
CIA
Right. Yeah, a little
undercover
bit.
shit.
But then what you could do is you could let these other teams know, hey, there's a secret organization. We have to try to weed out and figure out who these people are because
Within
they
us.
are amongst us.
Right, within us
So,
while we're
man,
fighting them.
The whole time
Why-
you
Right.
would be like, I bet this motherfucker's one of them.
I bet Susan, that dumb bitch,
Yeah.
is feeding information because she's on phones all day. Why wouldn't she? But what about that pigeon who has a note tied to its fucking leg where it's flying? Like, do we shoot the pigeon? I'd shoot the pigeon.
In airsoft?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. But that's what I'm saying. Internal destruction while you're trying to eliminate each other. And respawns, of course, are going to be like behind your faction buildings. And if you're miles away, you have medics, you have your normal stuff. But like, how are you going to regulate it with that many? I don't know. I haven't got that far. It's not my job. I'm to think of this stupid shit.
So in my opinion, this is how this could play out. Is you have the government, right? I
Right.
agree with that. Then you have some type of
Faction leader.
maybe
Other
maybe
world,
like the
other country.
like the this type of government and this type of
Right.
government is like a free nation, something we never had, blah blah
Right.
blah. But then you have, or even maybe like a, I don't want to say Russian, but because everybody goes
A
constantly back to
communist.
right,
Right.
some type of communist. But then you got the separatists or the anarchists,
Right.
who are working with one team mostly.
Right.
But let's say you had 50 people, right? So 35 people work with them. The other work with the U.S. to try to topple the anarchists and them. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But they're
Because-
both doing
because-
it to each other.
Right. but
Because
you
they
see-
want to win in
right,
the
but
end.
you see what could happen though is if you had like a CIA or separatist
Right.
going on and they were work for both, The problem is at any given time, one of them could get close to the president, become a security detail or
Right.
whatever, and then eliminate him, game over way sooner than you want it to be.
Right.
But if you had the anarchist who had the secret plot to work with the Op 4 to kill the main government's president, and you had people working for the anarchists that also worked for the government as undercover,
Right.
they would be there to know what's going on about this plan and topple it before they could actually kill your president, and vice versa.
Right. So
You would have
whichever-
two teams mainly fighting each other, one team fighting both teams fighting each other,
With
and
the
these
end-
guys aren't going to trust anybody because nobody knows who works for who.
Right. And then their main job is to choose kind of who they want to win at that point.
Right.
Because they're like, okay, so if this quote unquote US government's going to give me what I want,
Right.
hey guys, start slowly killing off this,
Right.
or it's the other way around,
Right.
or they just all start like cluster fucking.
Right.
Dude, I'm talking that would be sick.
You start
Like-
off as neutral. You start off as neutral properties with opposing ideas. Then you let whoever's the commander of them decide which way they're going to go, whether they're
And
going to be evil about it or
Right.
good
And I'm
about
talking rank systems. People like me and you who
Right.
don't suit up and go fight.
it. Right.
We're the guys who, just like it works in real life,
Right.
we're the guys who talks to the president and then files shit downhill to the foot soldier who's sitting there smoking a cigarette outside and goes, oh shit, it's time, and start gearing up, and we're gone.
It would be cool.
Secret missions. You see a giant team getting ready, and this spy's like, or their sniper or whatever, it's like calling it in. Holy fuck, they're about to do something, and they go this way.
Right.
But we have our little black ops guys coming way over here, type shit. Climb into a building, do whatever they got to do. Strategic bullshit. I need it all, Jake. I'm talking. You have suits. You have paperwork stamped top secret. They go to certain people, and that say you right now. Someone walked in and hands you a folder, top secret.
Right.
You couldn't share it with me, right? And I'm like, oh shit, what's that? And you're like, you're not paid enough, bud. And he's gonna go,
Sorry.
why not? Like, no one's here. What's that gonna make you start thinking? Come on, man. What is it? But we've known each other for 14 years.
Fake. Dead.
But you can't do that because now you're going to jail. Now you're going to jail. You can't play for a whole, let's say, day. Whole day, you can't play.
Or an hour.
Right.
On a small scale.
Right. An hour equals a day, quote
Right.
unquote, right? So you can't play for a day. And you're like, oh, man. And then I'm talking paperwork's being rid of. Now you're being looked at. I'm talking the full 9, dude.
This would be cool.
But it would take so long to set up. But people would have to be so down. Like, okay, RP in like video games?
So you would have to have people who are like
Hardcore,
ready to roll,
ready for
play in
this.
the game, be okay with not shooting. Well, I mean, okay. Let's be honest. Everybody at some point in time is going to want
Right.
to shoot, and you could.
Right. But you're going to have guys like me
Yeah, you could
that
join the
have
faction.
no problem pretending to be sitting in an office the whole event.
Right.
You know why? Because in my head,
Maybe that guy joined the faction, went and did some fighting, then retired and became
exactly.
an office guy.
And that's my
all
background.
in the span of one
and I'm
game.
talking, people have IDs. You have badges. If your badge doesn't have a clearance rank on it, you can't come in or you can't listen to this conversation. I'm talking, we have armed guards. I'm talking, and then while all us are doing our paperwork and logistics, there's actual teams out there, pew, 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 at each other. Like night games, day games. I'm talking constant fucking fighting.
So if you were to put this in a real scenario, how long would this game be?
I would personally love to see it be a show up on everybody be here Saturday. Everybody congregate. We start filling out roles, and then Sunday we continue the setup process. I want a Monday through Friday game.
It would be cool.
No.
It would be hard though.
It would be
because-
terribly hard. Jobs,
stuff
lives,
like
this
that.
and this. Right.
But I think in all honesty, it would be so doable if you dipped it down to 4 days.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
That's 5.
Okay.
7 almost, but close.
I'm
Anyway,
just
so
saying.
if you did it on like I'm just thinking because you never know, man. By the way, this game idea is copyrighted, so fuck off.
Task Force Boss Guy copyrighted.
So this is, so like you could start it on like a Thursday afternoon, right?
To show up.
Show up.
Get paperwork.
Then Friday you get started. Friday morning at
I
7
don't think
a.m.
that's enough
game
time
starts.
to get everybody there, get everybody
I think you could
positioned.
do a lot of the signing up based upon pre-internet sign up.
But you know it's never
making
that
an
quick.
ID. Make an ID would be easy. Okay, here's what you need to do. You need to 1, take a picture of yourself. 2, upload it and drop it in this template. 3, print it out and stick it in your wallet. Whatever. Easy enough. People are computer savvy. They could do that. That's all you're asking them to do. Make your name whatever you want on your ID. You make it where you can type in the boxes. It's
But it has
Joe
to match what you typed it in.
Slavic, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. All right.
And then put your picture. They make their own ID. So then this person is working for CIA. Okay, cool. We make them a secondary ID that says CIA number 005.
Right.
Whatever. And that's easy. Okay, oh, you're part of it. Here's one. You need a special top clearance badge. Okay, we just print off. You just have a shit ton of them. And you hand them out to the people who are the top clearance people. You could really do it very quickly.
Right.
The only thing you would really have to do is the last 3 people who didn't get it make the IDs or whatever, and then just game registration. But you could start this. You could everybody show up at like 1 on
And being
Thursday.
your parts of the quote unquote
Right.
map and be
Right.
like as
Everybody start at 1 on Thursday. You have a sign up for
Right.
government, 1 sign up for Op4, 1 sign up for anarchy.
Right.
Mixed in with the 2 because you don't want each other to know, right? So you would be able to mark whether you're anarchy or not. We could verify with the name of signing up, blah, blah, blah. Yes,
Right.
okay. And then give him the extra packet, whatever. So you could do that. And you could do Thursday, then you start playing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, end of day would be end of game. So
Right.
almost 5 days. It's like
Right.
4.5 technically.
Right. I think, and that's 24/7.
Yeah, 24/7.
You nonstop. I'm talking, dude. This would be like, think about it. You're a dude in a suit. I'm gonna give you 2 like visuals. You're a dude in a suit. You're tired. You're kicked back in your bunking area in your little building. You're sleeping because everybody's gonna have real sleeping quarters, separate from fucking like you're gonna have bunk beds, sleeping quarters. You're chilling. Someone comes running in, bro. Wake up, wake up! This shit's really happening. We got this from up top. You know, you need to make this happen. And then you got to go to your certain commander, certain things, and make a game plan. Get your troops ready. I'm talking all that. But then you're the troop who's sleeping, and you didn't know. But an hour ago, you got notice that there's a 200-man team dispersing out south, quote unquote, and you have to get ready. Like you just had a commander or a sergeant kick down your door. Get the fuck up, get dressed. We gotta go. We gotta go. Mount. And you're talking like you're dead ass 20 minutes into a hard sleep with a fucking Ranger bar still in your hand, and you're just like, holy shit. Imagine the feeling.
Ranger bar.
Right. Clogged for 2 weeks bar. I know. That's why they put
Drop
milkshakes
your
in the
dicks and
fucking.
grab your kit.
Yeah, Rangers. But I'm serious. Imagine that feeling, that realness. That your sergeant got
legit.
walked up. He had to go, fuck. Wake the fuck up, motherfuckers. We gotta go. You got T-minus 10 minutes to be
Right.
dressed and gone.
And this whole time you've had your main head guys consulting with other people who are out in the
Exactly.
field watching,
Exactly.
seeing what's going on,
Exactly.
saying, hey, this would be the time to do it.
24/7.
Dude, I think it would be cool. No shit, it would be legit.
I know. That would be a dream.
It would be cool.
Not red versus blue. Okay, you fight over here. You fight. I'm talking full logistics. So at the end of it all, when everybody's handed everything back in, when everybody's blah, 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 you get to sit back and physically go through these files that real people have written. Like, how
legit.
far into RP did this guy go? Which is role playing, by the way.
Right.
How far did he actually go?
I'm a
Sergeant
LARPer.
Commander.
I'm a LARPer.
Yeah, exactly. Sergeant Commander, he said at this time, blah, 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 blah. And then, the signatures, did they really get all the signatures? Or did they just kind of fuck off and just...
Right.
Like, how deep would you actually go to do this?
Would you go that in depth in a game.
I fucking would. Are you kidding me?
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, it's easy enough to say, yes, I would, because for me, like, I don't know. I'd want to go fight. I'm an
RPer anyway.
But at the same time,
That's right.
I would also like to,
Right.
like I said, you can always, maybe halfway through, you retire from the fighting force and you go work for, this whatever company.
But you got to have it approved.
Yeah.
It's got to be paperwork.
Yeah.
Steven Nasty, last name Marler, I've done my quote unquote 2 days. I'm ready to promote. Right. I'm ready this. And you got to have an interview. Where did you fight? I'm talking, but this is why I couldn't see it being just 4 days.
Oh, dude, it could easily be 4 days.
You know what?
What's going to happen is a day in, 2 days in, somebody gets bored at the office part. They say, okay, cool, I'm ready to pick up a gun. Let's go fight.
Well, we need
then
to paper this work out.
Yep, they join in. They have to go to the join in station,
Right.
blah, blah, blah.
Downstairs.
Then they have to go to get assigned to a team or
Right.
squad. Because,
Exactly.
let's face it,
Yeah.
there's no time for like a fake basic.
No,
You'd just
no.
be like, you're right in.
Right. You're with Bravo.
But then you get a squad and you get assigned, and then you go out and you start
Yeah.
doing these things.
And
Same
now you
thing
got
for
to
the other
bunk with
guys.
them. You got to eat with them. You got to shit with them. You got to patrol with them. Like, that would be sick.
It would be cool.
Like a quick, right now, I'm like, okay, Jacob, Snake, I see here, you put your time in the office. You're ready to go fight. Okay, you're with Bravo, and
Right.
your guy's job is to patrol the fucking border.
Right.
What are you going to tell me? Fucking no, go back upstairs, bitch.
Right.
Like,
No, I think it's cool.
that would be sick.
I think it would be.
Because the amount of
it's
rotations.
an interesting
Yeah.
take on. Like, everybody just fight everybody.
Right.
It's a different take on
And
it, and I like
this is the biggest rule. If you signed up to be quote unquote America and you signed up to be quote unquote communist, you have to stay with that party.
it. Right.
You can't just go, I'm gonna go be an anarchist. And just,
you can move within, but you can't
move with
move out
outwards.
of the
Right.
team.
Now,
That
when it
makes
comes
sense.
to anarchists, let's say
Your loyalty has to be to the
Right.
anarchic part.
let's say you get captured by an anarchist group. You can. They'll take your gun.
Yeah.
They'll take you. They quote unquote torture you for information. What's through your rucksack? What's through your bag? Granted, you have like legalities on which
Right.
you can't really take someone's $50 that they have in their
Right.
pocket.
Right.
But like, that map had circles. It had notes.
Right.
Tell me what you know. And like that little torture thing. I'm not. You can't waterboard people, please.
Right.
Please. You can squirt bottle
But
in the
you can
face.
definitely make them sit in a chair in a
Yes.
room while they play Barney.
But
music.
you can no tie down.
No, you can't.
No, you can't. But if
You can verbally say you're
you
tied
can,
to the chair.
you can be like, "Oh, you're tired and you can't move," and role play that shit. You're this far. You
Right.
just got captured.
Right.
Now, imagine you're getting captured. You're like, "Okay, guys," but then the dude's real serious because he's like me. He's like, "Who the fuck's your leader? Who runs this show? Not your president. I want your sergeant's name. I
Right.
want him. He has something I want." And you're like, "Bro, I ain't gonna tell you that shit, man. What time is it? Lunch yet?"
Right.
And he gets in your face like, I'm going to fucking kill you. Do you
Right.
want to walk 6 miles back to spawn?
Right.
I'll let you." And then low key, you're kind of like, "I ain't trying to walk." And then you fold. You survive. They didn't kill you because you're giving information now. Now you become one of them. You can become an anarchist, but you have to go through the being captured. If you fold and they don't kill you, you just become their bitch. And after a certain amount of time, someone like a ref will come over and be like, "Okay, you've been in capture for 6 days," or Jake, get on the radio, Snake. Bob's been captured, and we're gonna go. Okay, well, we gotta send this up the chain. Do we go after him?
Right.
Do
Can
we
you
send
figure
it
out where he's being
right?
held?
We gotta figure out where it is. Do we set up his team? Okay, who's our special forces?
Dude, so this is like, you're talking about like, you're using helicopters, you're using UAVs, you're using sniper scout teams,
Right.
you're using intelligence people.
If the dude brought his real DJI drone and he's part of the scout team, he can use that to get information.
It would be legit.
As fuck, but you got to be prepared. It's not on the holders of the game if your drone gets shot and fucked up. That's not on me. That's on you.
I would probably limit to not shooting any aerial.
Well, I'm
equipment.
just saying, right, that's a rule. You cannot shoot anything airborne.
Right.
But if a dickhead does,
Right.
we're not liable for that because you
Right.
took that risk.
Right. But
By
at the
the way.
same time, also, it would also be like if you flew too low and you did get into the firing, well, that's on you. So, agreed.
Right. So that's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, he could-
legalities
right.
aside,
He
everybody
could be
knows
like-
the legalities.
he can be
of-
like 20 yards away. He got a sniper team set up,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "I'm bringing out the drone," and he goes watching through his little camera, those little drones, and he goes, "Okay, well, I'm hovering into a window. There's 6 dudes in this room, 1 dude in this room. Oh, I found Bob." And that's our building. That's where we need to go. And then you guys crawl, walk, run back, and radio it in. We know the building. This is its position. This is the room he's held in. And these are the guys in the building.
See, that's all legit.
That's badass. And then you get someone like me, he's like on the fucking like Black Ops team. And they're like, okay, we gotta do this quiet. Kick down the fucking door and just start blasting.
You are way excited about.
I
just
am.
An idea.
You asked me.
I'm just saying.
I'm talking flashbangs. Break the window. Toss a fucking flashbang in there and go bang.
This is way more cool than what my idea was. But
Fuck your idea. My shit's legit.
My idea was kind of cool.
What was it?
Not as cool as that.
Well, let's hear it.
But it's more like it's basically just force on force. But the scale of play is a lot different. Like I would like to see if I had to pick a location, it would be a city, a smaller
Sure.
city, maybe like Derby,
Right.
right? Like a smaller
Right.
city ish. Plenty of buildings, businesses,
Right.
houses, residential, but also like an airport.
Oh,
right?
that'd be
With
sick.
some like 737s just like
Chilling
parked
out
down.
there.
Yeah, whatever. And preferably now, I mean, like we're talking, this is just you make up
Hey,
whatever
you
you
heard
want,
mine.
right? This city and airport is preferably next to an area where there's also a boat or boats. And I'm not talking like, oh, I've got my fishing boat. I'm talking like a battleship,
Like barges.
like USS
barges
Omaha.
ties. Yeah. Okay.
Like, yeah.
Oh,
we're
so
like-
you're talking
we're like a
like
shipment barge.
You can go from land to boat to trying to depot an airplane type shit.
Yes.
That'd be sick.
Like clearing a ship.
Yeah.
Clearing a fucking airport, clearing airplanes, clearing, all this. I just think like a gameplay on that style AO would be like crazy.
That'd be
so
fucking
so
sick.
much different. Like straight CQB on boats
Right.
to long range on the airfield to
Yeah.
house clearing
Yeah.
CQB that's broken apart
Right.
in neighborhoods to clearing out even the tightest spaces in an airplane. Like,
I think that'd be sick. Why wouldn't that be cool?
I don't know. It's
I'd
just,
do that.
I don't know. Like same thing. Like I would want to have like a NATO versus a
Sure.
Russian or whatever Op 4, and then have like the same type of
Like theme.
LARPing kind
Right.
of, but like you've got your heads of state who pass down, hey, this is the information I was giving by my information
Right.
team, scouts and stuff like that, is to either topple the other government
Right.
and take over as a new hold, or the objective is to destroy resources for them so they topple on
Right.
their own.
Right.
Cut off supply lines, cut off food. I mean, like, actually cut off fucking food, provide MREs for everybody, but cut it off. If they can't get the food, they can't get the food. Now, granted, if you actually are in some dire need or something,
Right.
like, you'll be taken care of, but actually cut that shit off. Cut off the supply lines for BBs. Fuck them. Like, literally
Like
fuck them.
blowing up a railroad in World War II could have fucked the whole
Right.
country.
Just
Yeah.
fuck it up.
Yep.
Like,
I agree.
that type of shit.
I agree. I 100% agree with this.
I think it would be legit. Like,
That'd
to
be
me, just the
insane.
idea, like, I've watched some ship gameplay
Right.
videos where they're playing, and I'm like, oh my god, it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I've watched gameplay videos in airplanes. I'm like,
Right. So now
I want to play airsoft in all these places.
we got the big themes in our heads. We can close our eyes. We can see our ideas.
Right.
Now imagine really being in those positions.
Mm-hmm.
You're chilling just like we are now. We're talking.
Right.
Where there's dudes everywhere, our guns and gear are everywhere, right? And then,
There's not a room full of dudes in here, just so we're all clear.
I mean, what's behind the camera is behind the camera. So,
This guy.
anyway, but I'm just saying, like, we're all doing our thing, playing video games, talking. And then a dude runs downstairs. Holy shit! Pack up, Bravo team, Alpha team, we're rolling. But what about us? Fuck you, Charlie! And you go running back upstairs, and like literally, dudes are freaking out. We're all like, go get some, bring me back his head, like type shit. And then, you're sitting down here docking, but just like the movies, you have a couple walkies turned on. You're listening. You're hearing the battle. You can hear the, holy fuck, medic,
Bro,
medic.
how dope would it be to actually have a PJ team?
You can.
I'm talking like you get shot, okay, cool. You can have a tourniquet put on. You get shot again, okay, cool. You get an ace bandage.
Right.
You get shot again, you have to call for a Casevac.
Right.
Or you can wait a 5-minute bleed out period and then you got to walk. But if you can call a Casevac, a vehicle can show
Right.
up, pick you up, take you to the nearest field station,
Right.
heal you, and bring you back immediately.
That'd be nuts.
Dude,
That'd be nuts.
that would be fucking cool.
Imagine about being the radio
A truck
guy.
full of dudes show up playing the PJ role.
Right, and you jump out, you gotta. This is this is their last known location.
Right.
Trucks gotta stay here. We gotta bring them back.
Right.
Roll out.
Dude, that would be legit.
Imagine being the radio.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could put all these little things
Yes,
in both
all
of
this
these
is
games.
happening. All this is happening at once. Your boats are being raided. Our buildings are being blown up. We're having sniper teams fire at each other because they don't know really where they're at. And, we have reconnaissance happening. And then I'd be the dude in a dark basement with all the radios. Just listening and talking, communication,
I'm a fucking troll.
Right. You know how sick that... Dude, all this is happening
Dude,
at
you
once.
could have... If your intelligence community was able to pick up what radio channel they were using,
Yes.
and there was some secret
Yes.
transmission they
Yes.
you could code talker their ass
Yes.
and give them wrong information.
Right. Jake, I'm telling you, this would be sick. This would be fucking
I think it would be cool.
priceless.
Like, it's pretty fun.
I would pay top fucking dollar. I would pay
You're talking like
good
easily,
money.
easily like a $200 event, like per person, easily.
Fuck it. I don't care. I would pay
Which,
it.
which to me, like $200 isn't like.
Are you kidding me? We
that's
paid
not-
upwards of like 4 or 5
That's not
to go to
terrible.
Innovation. Fucking
You know,
5.
like that's not terrible at all.
I think also what you pay for is what you're role playing. If you're wanting to be part of the 1%, quote unquote, in that world, you've got to be ready to pay. You got to pay for that.
So the next question is age limit, because that's the hard part for me. It's like age limit. It's like
For the first game, it'd be 18 plus.
I could
First
get down
game,
with that.
first game to see what we need to fix,
Right.
what needs to change,
Right.
what's not gonna work. 18 plus, because you have to have a driver's license if you're gonna use
Yep.
vehicles.
Yep.
You got to be legal to drink, because I'm not saying you can't.
Right.
Oh, you're 21 plus, and you're like, oh, hey buddy, take this shot. I don't want you to be 15.
I don't know about that. I
I'm
don't know
down.
about alcohol in the field. Only reason I say that is because
Bartenders,
well, you could serve like
you have to carve. You have to.
tea.
Let me have your card.
You could serve like tea or water, but the other thing is like you don't want anybody to get fucked up. Like say you get somebody out there who's actually got legitimate PTSD, gets drunk and is like, oh my god, and then like slaughters fucking people. You know
You're
what I
right. You're right.
So,
fair.
So it's like
fair.
you could serve tea for whiskey. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Right.
it's brown. Like
I want some vodka.
fucking
Here's some water.
vodka, shit like that. Like,
Right, but something that will truly keep you hydrated.
Right. Yeah.
Like
'Cause
I
that's
want a
what it's-
bottle of
that's what
beer.
it's about.
Here's some cold root beer.
Right. Something like that. Like you could do stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like you could have little shops that
Right,
have
actual
offer
places.
condiments and stuff
Actual
like that.
places. If you're like, man, if you're of age, really want a pack of cigarettes?
Right.
Hey, bro, there's a shop right around the corner.
Well, but then you're actually talking about
Like real, way too far. Yeah, but I'm getting way
no,
into this.
yeah,
but like,
yeah, right.
yeah.
But you're talking like now you got to have a tobacco sales license, and,
Bro, at
but
this
you
point-
could do like
There's Quick
You could
Trip
do,
2 miles down the
You
road.
could do like candy cigarettes. Like you could
There's some
actually
Jolly
make
Ranchers.
This. Here's some Jolly Ranchers.
Oh,
You
down
want
in
some,
the Anarchist
You want
crew?
some acid? There's some Tic
No,
Tacs.
seriously. That's how cool you can do anything. If your Anarchist crew has a bag full of fucking like Skittles,
Right.
and you're like, you want to make some extra cash, bro? And you're like, yeah, let's sell some drugs. Dime bag Skittles, son. I'm talking like, this is how far I'd go though.
So in your idea, let's just call it what it is. You make a real society,
Yes,
and then you have a real war going on
constantly.
in the society.
Yes.
You make your own mini like Afghan.
Yes. you play as if you are truly living it. Dudes have little fucking burner canisters sitting on a roof somewhere cooking some soup while they have their fucking guns. And like, I'm talking, you can live your life as the person you're role playing. Like, if you want to go walk down the street because you met a cute airsoft girl and you want to start talking to her and it becomes a Pearl Harbor story, and you fall in love and you go take her to the test range and let her shoot your gun, fucking do it. Just don't bang her. Not in fucking, like, be private, please.
Oh my god.
Carry condoms.
So the fighting part of the game, I could totally see. The having a civilization within, you could do by having a civilian population. They can do kind of whatever they want.
Civvies. Of
really.
course, you have to have
they
civvies.
can do whatever they want.
Yeah, but I'm talking, you still got to role play. That's the part of role play, though.
Yeah, no, definitely. When people play airsoft and they actually role play, like,
It's
you know,
amazing
in a
what
role
happens.
playing
It's
style,
amazing what
dude, it's even funner.
It's
Yes, I agree.
amazing.
It's a whole new
Right.
level
Yeah.
of immersion.
You walk in, drop your kit. Your squad's next, bitch. I'm going to bed. And you legit go to bed because
Right.
you're legit tired because you just walked the 8-mile perimeter fucking 30 times.
You just fucking walked.
Yeah. And they're like, you know?
I think there's a lot of things in this that could be done that is
Amazing.
crazy cool. Would be a great gameplay.
And tell me people wouldn't come back year after year. It'd get
True.
It'd get bigger on its own.
Yes.
It would on its own get bigger. Also, this is copyrighted idea. I'm gonna keep saying it about every 5 minutes. Cause you ain't taking this idea. You need to call your boy.
We will totally work with
Oh,
you
dude. I am down.
on making this game happen.
And imagine
It would be
civvies. Civvies are legit guys who sign up just to come record it, come, take pictures of all the stuns.
You get like airsoft YouTubers out there
Yes.
who are doing actual newscasting.
Right, like you win. You
Like
got your
they go live on YouTube,
right.
and people at the hostels or whatever turn it on. Like,
Or people at
wow,
home
this
who
is
couldn't
actually
make
going
it,
on.
who
Right.
couldn't make it, can go surf
kept
like
in the- they're kept in the
2,000
loop.
channels of live content of 1,000 different things.
Dude, that's crazy. That would
I'm
be cool.
talking insane.
Dude, it would be cool. There's a lot of things in this that is a very cool idea. I think it would be crazy awesome.
It'd probably be very hard.
It would probably be very hard and it'd be super complicated to run, but I bet it could probably be done with enough time and effort.
And unlimited money.
Yeah, money drives a lot.
Man,
of
money's
things.
number uno.
But let us know what you guys think would
Yeah.
be a cool airsoft op. Like, if you've got an idea that you have thought of for a long time and you're really like, oh, dude, I think this would be crazy awesome.
Right.
Like, let us know.
Let us know.
We like to hear. Like, I think this shit's cool to read.
I get
and-
overly
and see what
excited,
other
though.
people's like ideas are.
Yeah.
And what their favorite idea
Because you can mix
gameplay
and
would
match and build the perfect scenario.
be. Right. Even if it's just like, oh, I want to have a CQB battle in a mall.
I would
wanna hear
be
about it.
there.
Right.
I would be
Right.
there.
I know,
dude.
like, I want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Even if that's your dream gameplay, it's something
Yeah.
simple. It's just force on force team deathmatch. Fuck it. That's dope.
I'm
dude.
there.
Like, if that whole role playing milsim type shit isn't your thing, then that's cool. If it's post apocalyptic, if it's you're actually paying each other with bottle caps or doing
Yeah.
some weird like aliens fight, like maybe that's your thing. I think it'd be cool.
It
Like,
would be
let us
sick.
know. I'd love to see the comments from you guys. We're getting pretty close to our time here, though,
Yes.
so I think we can go ahead and wrap it up.
I agree.
If you guys haven't already, check it out. Us out at taskforcepodcast.com. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, We on everything.
Yeah.
So appreciate your guys' love and support. We just hit 400 followers. So
Thank you.
we are going to do a giveaway. I've got at least 4 Task Force Podcast stickers we can give away. Not as cool as a t-shirt, but if you do really want a t-shirt, check out our merch. Link will be in the description below.
It'd be sick.
On YouTube.
It's
so
sick
yes,
stuff.
or you can
It's
also go to
amazing
taskforcepodcast.com and click get gear now, and it'll take you directly to it. So you can get Task Force Podcast shirts, Task Force Podcast hoodies, whatever
Phone
the fuck
cases,
you want, really. It's all
Which
there.
would be sick. I
So
might get one.
thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you want a sticker, we will pick the numbers, and I will also post something on Instagram. I will give everybody a number, do a random number drawing. We'll do it that way. But if you want to get a Task Force Podcast sticker, post down below. I want a Task Force Podcast sticker. MFer. Fuck it. MFER.
Yes. Yes.
Fuck it.
I'm down.
So,
I'm down.
thank you guys. We love you.
Have fun.
Keep coming back.
Play safe.
Play
And stay
safe.
away from
Stay
the Rona.
home.
Stay away
Yes.
from the Rona.
Stay home.
Okay.
Peace.
Yeah, hoes. We pimpin'.
Task Force Podcast, this is Kilo 1-1. Good effect on target. You are now cleared to RTB. How copy?